Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 greatest players in NBA history. Number 10. Kobe Bryant. Bryant's enduring legacy is his mental edge and burning desire to master the sport, regardless of his statistical accomplishments, the 5 titles, the 81-point game, the 60-point finale, the league MVP in 2008, the 20 seasons with the same team. After Bryant's death, the Mamba attitude became more than a catchphrase. It's now a roadmap for achieving your goals. With the game on the line, he'll still be on the short list of players you'd like to take the game-winning shot. Number 9. Larry Bird. Bird and Magic Johnson brought the NBA, and the Celtics-Lakers rivalry, back to life. With a combination of shot-making, passing, and game sense, Bird led Boston to 5 NBA Finals and 3 championships. Only Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell had won the league MVP award 3 times in a row, 1984-86, before him. Bird was known as the best small forward in history before LeBron James arrived. In a recent interview with Rapala Sports, Derrick Rose gave a very apt assessment of Larry Bird. Bird was never the most athletic player on the field, but he was still a force to be reckoned with. He made up for his lack of agility with his basketball IQ, outstanding skills, including the devastating jump shot, and fierce competitiveness. During his 13-year NBA career, Larry Legend was named to 10 All-NBA teams and 3 All-Defense teams. Number 8. Magic Johnson. Johnson changed the game by joining the league as the league's tallest point guard at 6'9". He was a legendary winner, a transcendent passer, an instant highlight, and a triple-double candidate on the verge of happening. The NBA would not be where it is today if it weren't for Johnson, and his legendary rivalry with Bird and the Celtics. Johnson's charm led the Showtime Lakers to 9 NBA Finals and 5 championships. His fast breaks and no-look passes propelled the NBA from a time when finals games were not broadcast live to the global phenomenon it is today. Magic Johnson started his career on a high note and has never looked back. He earned Finals MVP as a rookie, after starting center in Game 6 of the 1980 NBA Finals in place of an injured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The 6'9" point guard shredded defenses with precision thanks to his massive frame. Magic has the most assists in the playoffs with 12.3. He was named to the NBA All-NBA team 10 times during his 14-year career. Number 7. Russell, Bill. Russell, the greatest winner in basketball history, won 11 championships in 13 years by transforming the Celtics into a defensive powerhouse. Russell's defensive prowess and tenacity made him the ideal foil for Wilt Chamberlain, as well as one of the few players from his age who would have fit in with later generations. These characteristics helped him secure 5 MVP awards and 11 All-NBA honors. Bill Russell is a fascinating case because his offensive stats aren't especially good, but his influence was much greater than that. Russell has the potential to fully dominate the game defensively. Still, his career numbers aren't bad, and if blocks and Finals MVPs were counted and rewarded during his career, he'd have a lot of them. Number 6. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar has a long list of accomplishments that no one else in NBA history can equal. He was a 19-time All-Star and earned a record 6 MVP awards. He was selected to 15 All-NBA teams, including 10 first-team picks, and won 6 championships, the first and last coming 17 years apart. He scored more points than anyone in league history thanks to his unstoppable skyhook, and while he wasn't glamorous, there was arguably no one better. In terms of continuity, there was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar before Duncan. His willingness to hold such high averages over the course of 20 seasons is a testament to his excellence. Number 5. LeBron James. James' game is based on muscle, standing 6'9", and weighing north of 250 pounds with a 40-inch vertical, but his throwing ability may be his greatest strength. As a 35-year-old playing in his 17th season, the 4-time MVP, and 3-time champion redefined how an athlete's prime should be viewed. He had the Lakers in the thick of a title race. His chase-down block in Game 7 of the 2016 Finals, which helped complete a 3-1 comeback against a Warriors team that had won 73 games, will be remembered for the rest of his life. The next player on the list shouldn't get too comfortable, because LeBron James might be creeping his way up the list by the end of the season. Number 4. Michael Jordan. The all-time greatest player. Jordan became a global star on and off the court after leading the Bulls to 6 NBA championships, winning 6 Finals MVP awards and 5 regular season MVP awards. Jordan's brilliance on both ends of the court established a generation of basketball players, and set a new standard for those who came after him. His game was more than just a sport for him. Michael Jordan is commonly regarded as the greatest player in the history of the game, and with good reason. MJ racked up the stats and honors in the game by doing whatever he could. Jordan went a perfect 6 for 6 in the NBA Finals, sweeping Finals MVP honors in both of his appearances. With 11 All-NBA picks, 9 All-Defensive First-Team selections, and 10 scoring awards, the Chicago Bulls legend dominated both sides of the court. There is plenty of evidence to back up Michael Jordan's GOAT status, but his greatest accomplishment could have happened before he had won an NBA championship. He won MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and the NBA scoring title in 1988. In 1988, he averaged 35 points on 53% shooting, 5.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, 3.2 steals, and 1.6 blocks per game. Number 3. Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain, number 3, was really ahead of his time. His statistics are legendary, including an NBA record 100 points in a single game, and an average of 50 points per game for an entire season. The fact that he only won 2 NBA championships is the only reason he doesn't appear higher on lists of all-time greats. Shaq was probably the most dominant player of all time because of Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain's supremacy is generally recognized, and he is gradually viewed as a legendary character as time passes. He scored 50.4 points and 25.7 rebounds in the 1961-62 regular season. Unbelievable, Wilt would have been closer to number 1 if he had played better in the playoffs. Expecting more from a player who averaged 22 and the 25th of May seem unreasonable, but that's how it goes when you're the most dominant. Number 2. Tim Duncan. Duncan's game's only perceived fault was that he was monotonous. He was known as the big fundamental, dominating on both ends of the floor for nearly 2 decades with textbook fundamentals, like his mid-range bank shot and ideal position protection. Duncan was a natural winner, leading the Spurs to 5 championships and 1,001 regular season wins, the most by any player with a single team in NBA history. Tim Duncan exemplifies continuity. You won't find much difference in his numbers over time if you look at him. Last season, a 7-game series, loss to the Miami Heat marred his perfect finals record, but 4 out of 5 isn't bad. Duncan has been named to 14 All-NBA and All-Defensive teams, and he still seems to have some left in him. Number 1. Shaquille ONeal. With a mix of agility, explosiveness, and height that the league had never seen before, the Hall of Fame center changed the game. During his nearly 2-decade career, ONeal averaged a double-double, and was a 4-time NBA champion and 3-time Finals MVP. ONeal was named to the All-Star team 15 times and received the MVP award in 1999-2000. After retirement, the fun-loving big man used his outsized charm to serve as a global pitchman and analyst. What do you think of our list? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want more videos from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.